What's going on today, YouTube? I was thinking about doing this around like August time, whenever the season actually starts. But I'm actually going to be doing it a little bit earlier since the draft is over, free agency is basically done. So, to kick things off, we have the Browns. They've had a very much improved offseason getting Deshaun Watson. But here's the thing I think that they'll get up to at least 9 to 10 wins. So we don't know. First off, the whole Deshaun Watson thing about the 6-game suspension or something like that. With Deshaun Watson having that, they won't have a quarterback for 6 weeks. So they might lose some of those games. They might win. We don't know yet. But just if we don't know what Deshaun Watson's going to look like, anyways. Next up, we have the 49ers. From the sounds of it, he's staying. So I think that they'll be back on track with at least 10 wins. I don't think 11. I think that they're in a tough division to try to win the division. Because, you have the defending Super Bowl champs, and that is the Rams. So next up, we got the Patriots. Pretty much 10 wins. I mean, it's Bill Belichick. So next up, we got the Carolina Panthers. 5. A solid 5. I don't know. Just the quarterback situation is just terrible. So, yeah, they need to figure that out. Next up, we got the Steelers. I'd say at least 8 wins. I don't know, man. Those QBs really have to step up. But Mike Tomlin, never count him out, though. So, next up, we have the Vikings. The Vikings are actually doing pretty decent this offseason. I'd say that they can get. I mean, they have a chance at winning that division, so I think that they can manage to win that division. So, next up, we have the Seahawks. They're in rebuild mode. Their QB is not good, So, next up, we have the Chiefs. Listen, man, you can't count out Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid. Easily top 5 in both head coach and quarterback position. Like, you can't just count those guys out. Even though they haven't had a good offseason, but they had a good draft. They picked up a bunch of defensive studs, guys, but their defense is going to look scary. Next up, we have the Lions. I really work towards 5 wins. You just can't count the Lions out right now. I think, they had a bad first season under Dan Campbell, but I think that they're going to have an improved season next year. Next up, we have the Eagles. I'd say 9 to at least 10. They just got A.J. Brown. They stole from the Titans, man. Like, I don't know how the Titans allowed that to happen. So, next up, we have the Dolphins. I'd say at least 8 wins. I think that they're going to come up a win short from making the postseason, just like every season. So, next up, we have the Saints, and I think that they'll probably get like 5 to 6. I just don't like quarterback is whatever. I don't think that they're going to get much farther than that. Next up, we have the Texans. I think the Texans will probably have at least 5 to 6. Next up, we have the Falcons. Honestly, they finally have a wide receiver. We got a young quarterback who's been in the league for quite some time now, but still. Next up, we have the Ravens. It's just going to cut it close with the Browns and Ravens, man. I think that's going to be cut close. Next up, we have the Titans. Pretty much the same category. Next up, you got the Giants, the team. I don't know, man. I'm running towards 5. I'm thinking about putting it to 3 to 4, but no, I really am super confident that we could possibly get 5 to 6. So, yeah. Next up, we have the Indianapolis Colts. With them getting Matt Ryan, I think that they can still get at least 9 wins. That's what I think. You got a decent quarterback that's put up good numbers almost every year. So, next up, we have the Cardinals. I think that they're just going to be back to normal, missing the playoffs, man. Next up, we have Green Bay. Ooh, I don't know what to do here. I think that they could top off with 11. Listen, I know that they lost Devontae Adams, but they still have Aaron Rodgers. So, next up, we got the Buccaneers. 12, 13, doesn't matter. Chicago Bears. I think that they'll be okay. So, I think it's enough for that. I think the Bengals are going to come back hungry. People think that the Bengals are just going to just go back to normal, which is losing more games. I don't think so. I mean, you got a decent head coach. He's not the greatest, but I just think that, they fixed the offensive line a lot. They fixed that offensive line, and their receivers are still the same. So I think that they're going to, do the same thing last season, Except I don't know if they're going to go for a Super Bowl run. I don't know if they're good enough for that. Next up, we have the Buffalo Bills. And come on, man. You can't. They're much better, dude. They're much better. They had a decent draft. Good free agency, man. So, next up, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars. Just think that's where they lie. I think that the Washington football team will probably. Actually, no, not Washington anymore. It's the Commanders. I think that they'll fall into that category. We have Dallas. I think Dallas will win that division, but they'll have the Eagles to compete with. So, instead of the Broncos, pretty much same scenario. Russell Wilson. So, next up we have the Rams. Come on, gotta give them the 11 to 12. Next up we have the Chargers. I think that they can max out at 10 wins. Next up we have the Jets. Just because I don't want to jinx anything, I want to put them in the same category as the Giants. These two teams are predicted to be the next Bengals next season. And last but not least, we have the Raiders. I think that they might. I don't know, man. I don't want to put the entire division there. No, I actually kind of do. It's kind of up for grabs for who gets second place in this division. I think the Chiefs will be first, if not second, and then just be one of these teams that will advance. Personally, I think that would probably be the Chargers. I think the Chargers would advance, and then the Raiders would be there, and then I think Denver. So yeah, I'm just gonna look through this. You know what? Just so that the Seahawks fans are not lonely down there, we'll put them there. So, if you guys want more tier list ranking videos, which is by the way, I think my camera is sort of in the way of that. Doesn't matter, it's the end of the video anyways. So, leave a like on the video, drop a comment, share with a friend, subscribe to the channel if you're new, turn on post notifications, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.